What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Andre Ward, Timothy Bradley, Prince Asim Hamed, and Anthony Joshua. Andre Ward has came out saying that he doesn't see Anthony Joshua beating Tyson Fury. Okay. Prince Asim Hamed has said that Tyson Fury will have an easier time with Anthony Joshua. Timothy Bradley said the same thing that Andre Ward said. He said that he thinks that Tyson Fury will beat Anthony Joshua. Now, let me counterpunch this real quick. Starting with Andre Ward. Andre Ward, if you can remember when Andre Ward was fighting, one of his goals was to go up to heavyweight. Now, he never achieved that goal. I did wonder why, but that was to fight Anthony Joshua. So him and his trainer, they did believe that they could beat him, because I don't think any fighter would just fight a guy that they didn't believe they can beat. You know, I don't think everyone comes in with a kamikaze-like attitude that they will be defeated if they get in the ring and they're doing it for money. Maybe not, or whatnot. But this is not a surprise to me from Andre Ward, okay? And let me tell you two reasons. For one, Andre Ward already said that he didn't think that Anthony Joshua was good enough, if you can remember that. When it came to fighting the other heavyweights, he didn't believe that he could beat the best heavyweights, and he was not amongst one of the best, or he would be beaten by some of the best. Two, we have to remember Andre Ward is no longer a fighter. Andre Ward was a great fighter. You know, he made me respect him, okay? He has good core values and things of that. You can tell he's not racist, but biased. I believe he is. Why? Because Andre Ward works for the same promotional company that backs Tyson Fury, which is Top Rank. He is an ESPN fighter. He is an ESPN commentator. ESPN commentator, ESPN fighter. See the similarities? These guys are, in most cases, they are paid to paint a certain narrative, okay? So Andre Ward is paid to say something derogatory against Anthony Joshua, but I think there was already a built-in incentive because Andre Ward wanted to fight Anthony Joshua in the first place. So he wouldn't give Anthony Joshua credit even if he didn't work for ESPN. But because he works for ESPN, he's also paid to do something that he was probably going to do anyway. Prince Asim Hamed, and you know, he is a retired fighter, of course, himself, and he had an unorthodox style, and he also doubts Anthony Joshua to beat Tyson Fury, okay? Timothy Bradley, same as Andre Ward. Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley pretty much have the same job. They're both commentators for ESPN, so they're going to back their ESPN fighter, just like HBO used to back Triple G. Triple G couldn't do anything wrong in the eyes of Harold Letterman, Jim Lampley, and the commentators of HBO, and they were the commentators. So they are hired to speak and to promote their fighter, okay? Because that's the network that they back. That's the network that they commentate for. It's direct favoritism. That's all it really is. You know, at the end of the day, we won't know what Anthony Joshua can do until he can do it, and we won't know if Tyson Fury can take on Joshua the way he is until he does it. Okay, I see these three guys. I don't know the relationship with Prince Asim Hamed and Tyson Fury, but definitely with Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley, they didn't have any trust in Anthony Joshua anyway. But the question you ask yourself, if Anthony Joshua was an ESPN fighter, how would this go? You think their predictions would be the same or different? Chances are they would be different. Chances are those guys will be like, oh, it'll be a 50-50 fight between Joshua. Joshua showed that he can box. Joshua showed that he had stamina. Joshua has a different style than Deontay Wilder. You know, he showed that he can go to the wire. He won't gas out. And he boxed, and he had discipline. And he was able to keep Andy Ruiz outside the jab and hold him off with the right if need be. Those would be the things that was commentated, because that's exactly what happened. Okay? And I've always said this. It's like Tyson Fury used a similar style, an aggressive style. It's like he became aggressive, where Anthony Joshua became a passive boxer and just took his time and boxed Andy Ruiz. And that's normally what Tyson Fury does. If you look at Tyson Fury's fights, bro, look at those fights. They're mostly boring. Look at the Klitschko Fury fight. He admitted it himself. It's a snooze fest. Okay? But I don't think that these guys are really basing their prediction. Maybe Prince Acima met, okay? But I don't think that these guys, 2 out of 3 of these guys are basing their opinions honestly. I just think they're paid to do so, and they're supposed to do that. They're supposed to back the ESPN fighter because they are commentators for ESPN. They're not going to talk against Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury has a lucrative contract with ESPN, okay? So they don't want to go against the grade. Not everyone is like Paula Malignaggi, okay? Not everyone has that type of freedom or that type of freedom of speech, because Paulie just calls it down, calls it how he sees it or whatnot. But I think that's the reason, And the thing is, people are going to doubt Anthony Joshua. They're going to doubt him. Because of the way they box, they think he boxed scared. But if you're gonna doubt Anthony Joshua for boxing the way he boxed, right? That means you could doubt Tyson Fury for every fight that he pretty much fought, because that's a lot of things. That's exactly what he did. The only difference is he's just known to do that type of style. Joshua was just trying to get the win, okay? But to doubt him, this is nothing new under the sun. So this video is to counterpunch, everyone that asked me, man, what do you think of Andre Ward? Do you think he's a hater? I don't think Andre Ward's a hater. I just think he's biased, and he's in a situation where he has to do a certain thing, And in this case, I think, he doesn't believe in Anthony Joshua because he thought that he was one of the weakest links anyway. I think people just feared Deontay Wilder's power, because they knew he didn't really have anything else. But if he hit you, that would be a totally different story, right? But again, that's what I think of that. Andre Ward, he's always said something. He doesn't back Anthony Joshua. Yeah, he respects him as a man, but as a boxer, he doesn't. So don't be surprised if Anthony Joshua, if he beats Tyson Fury, he will have that bow down to me now. Because he had that same type of energy when Andy Ruiz beat him, okay? So Anthony Joshua's objective is he just has to keep proving these guys wrong. And that's what he has to do, on top of coming back to America and getting a W. But that's my counterpunch on that. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.